What's up, everybody? This is the General doing a very deeply, regrettably felt version of the General's idea. Tragedy over the weekend, obviously, everybody's talking about that. But here's what I want to talk about. The hypocrisy that is destroying this country, brought on by the left. All I have seen since these shootings over the weekend are all this just hatred and vehement towards Trump and blaming Trump for it. All the while ignoring the hypocrisy. The guy in Dayton was a psychopath, and he happened to be a leftist as well. Riddle me that, Batman. Okay? The guy in El Paso was a white, right-wing, crazy, white nationalist, whatever. Again, nothing about Trump has to do with this guy. You people on the left that keep trying to draw this correlation, and then you use it politically when there's no freaking facts to back you up. That's what's killing me. And then I see these people post on Facebook, I don't want to see no more politics. Oh, thoughts and prayers don't work. Yes, they do. God is real. God is in control. There is evil because there is good. That's just the way it works. And you people want to blame selectively when the evil is in the right court for you, so to speak. So, you don't want to talk about the socialist leftists killing people over the weekend in Dayton, but you want to talk about the right-wing crazy guy killing people in El Paso. Okay, you don't see the hypocrisy in that. Fine. Here's the other thing. Over the same kind of 48-hour period, there are more people killed in this country by suicide, by drug overdose, by handguns and some other conflict, and a multitude of other things, to the point of hundreds more in the same 48-hour period on any random 48 hours in this country all the time. Where's your outrage about that? There's more people killed in a 48-hour period of time in car accidents. Where's your outrage about that? When we banning cars? Where's your outrage about suicide? Mental health issues, which happens to coincide with this thing over the weekend. This was not Trump's fault. This was crazy people's fault. Crazy, evil, period. But you left want to try to spin stuff, and most of the people that are conservative are too damn chicken shit to stand up for it and talk about this. My country is at stake. My country is at stake. I will not sit down. I will not be quiet. I will preach this to the mountaintops. The hypocrisy and the lack of common sense in the leftist side in this country is beyond fathom anymore. It's ridiculous. You people who consider yourselves Democrats, but I probably still consider you got common sense and intelligent, and you just happen to be more on the left in your ideology. You people need to wake up and realize what is taking over your Democrat Party. It is a party of phone call. It is a party of freaking socialists. It is a party of extreme. Let me. God, this is so mad. Here's the other thing. Trump's rhetoric calls it bullshit. Any of you show me one freaking line of Trump inciting violence. One. And you won't be able to do it. You know why? Because it doesn't exist. How about I show you some evidence of the leftists inciting violence? You got, over the weekend, Omar freaking, radical Islamists that got voted into Congress because Obama put a bunch of Somali refugees in Minnesota, whatever, that is anti-American, anti-Semitic, an all-around bad person that basically was told by a group of Trump supporters to go home. I happen to agree with that. Go home if you don't like it here. She's not even a socialist. She's a radical Islamist who wants death to anybody who's not Islam, period. That's just the facts of the case, like it or not. She tweeted over the weekend about Rand Paul praising the violence that happened to him. He just had part of a lung removed because some leftist beat him up 2 years ago to a pulp and damaged his lungs to a state that he had to have part of his lung removed. Let me ask you this. Back when Obama was president, you know, Obama had Black Lives Matter in the White House. A domestic terrorist group. Argue me that any way you want. They are a domestic terrorist group. Then, right at the same time, multiple police officers were gunned down in assassination-style killings. Why didn't any of you leftists get on Obama? That obviously was Obama's fault because he had the BLM in his White House. And then all of a sudden the radical people that support the BLM killed police officers. I didn't see your outrage then. I don't remember the Facebook posts. Show me. If they exist, show me. Here's my thing. I don't blame Obama for those killings. I blame the crazy, radical, evil people for those killings. I blame Obama from the standpoint, I feel like it showed his anti-American and anti-police stance by having BLM in the White House. But he damn sure was not responsible for the shootings. No more than Trump is responsible for any shootings. You got Maxine Waters standing out here making statements. Go get in their face. We will fight them. We will do that. You got more leftists inciting violence. You got Antifa who's been running around unchecked for 2+ years now, beating people up, setting property on fire. Where's your outrage about that? I just don't get it. Every time there's a damn killing that goes on in this country, you guys are silent as hell unless there's some way you can tie it back to the narrative you want. And if you don't find the hypocrisy in that and check your own self, then I don't know what to do for you. Because I have said nothing in this video but the freaking truth and the facts of what's going on. And you people are hypocritical, anti-American, and I just don't get it. Take care of yourselves. Tomorrow's going to be a better day. The General, out.